Good evening and welcome to Wednesday night. I am Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. Hopefully, I've got everything turned on and it is working. I've got that many things popping up on my screen at the moment. It is not funny. All right, so just a quick hello to everybody. Hey, Mum. Yeah, tiring day, but good. Um, Deborah is here. Hey, honey. And she is sending big hugs to me and my family. Thank you, honey. Much appreciated. Tamara is here. Hey, honey. How you going? And we have the lovely Joanna here as well. Alison has popped in. Hey, honey. How you going? I'm just going to quickly go through these. Hey, Steve. How you going? And just say a big hello to everybody as they come on. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay on tonight. I'm feeling a bit tired and achy in general, I should say. So we will play it by ear as well. All right, so welcome to Wednesday Night Live. As I said, I'm Leanne Winston, Psychic Medium. I do ask people to hit the share button and help me spread the love and invite friends and family to come in and join in as well. More the merrier. Hey, Tamara. How you going, hon? And we have Sue. Hey, hun. Steve. The purple hair is a bit of a sore subject at the moment. I've literally tonight been or late this afternoon been at the hairdressers and asked for a little bit more ashier colour than what I normally have. And I've come home with purple hair. So I am not very impressed at all. So she guarantees it's going to fade over the next few days. If it doesn't, I think I will be back in there complaining because, yeah, bring back my beautiful hairdresser, Chrissy, that is on maternity leave. That's all I'm going to say around that. But yeah, was rather disappointed with it. So my daughter loves it. I told him that she would, but I didn't like it. So Carrie Ann's saying she's loving the hair too. Thank you, honey. It's a bit out there. I was not in the mood for a change. So, all right, I will get to doing cards. Yeah, Steve says just roll with it. It'd be good if it was sort of even though, because as I was loading the opener, I'm looking in the camera and I'm going, it's not even on top. So it's all right. My mum says Paul will love your hair. Laugh out loud. He turned the light on when he got home, mum, and he goes, "Oh, your hair's purple." After Tara had already picked up on it. So beautiful. Hey Jody, how you going? Kim says it looks great, but a fan of colours. Yeah, I like colours too, but I certainly wasn't in the mood for change as well. And when you're hanging out in cancer wards with people having chemo with no hair, I don't know that bright colours like this are quite. A good idea. You never know how people will take it. Sue says, "Hi, I'm just wondering if my son will win his up and coming appeal." I feel positive around that, honey. It's got a good feel to it. Thanks, Jacinta. Appreciate it. Steve says, uh, don't go for even broken crayons, still colour. I love it. So excellent. Hi, Diane. How you going, honey? All right. So if you would like a card reading, please hashtag card. I will be using once again tonight in mine and Deb's Inner Soul Guidance Oracle cards. And if you're interested in buying a deck, certainly check out, sorry, Spirit's playing with my nose. Certainly check out our website, Inner Soul Guidance. Yeah, Inner Soul Guidance Oracle. So again, innersoulguidance.com.au, and you can certainly purchase a deck there and we can send them out to you if you would like. It also, just to update, at the moment I have stopped after I think it's Monday. I have my last client booked in for face-to-face readings. I will no longer be doing face-to-face readings probably until about March or April next year, depending on how my daughter goes through with her chemo and that sort of journey with that. I will be at the Boho markets the weekend of July, the first weekend of July. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think it's like first, second, and third, where I will be doing one on like private readings there with the Psychic Angels group, and that is at Wavell Showgrounds as well. So if you do want to get a face-to-face reading with me, that would be the place to go. Otherwise, I will still be doing online work where I can, and also working with my students on the 12-month programs and the 6-week mentoring programs as well. So that's where I am at the moment. Pardon me, things can change at any time, but that's where we're heading in at this time. All right, so Paula says she likes it. So would like a card. All right, Annie, let's do a card for you. And I know there are a couple up ahead, up earlier that said they'd like a card, so I certainly will come back to that. Now, the card I've pulled for you, honey, is that protection. And with this card, I'm very much drawn to you are on the right track. Just ground yourself, protect your energy at the moment, because I feel that you absorb other people's energies as well. The card reads, may your guided light surround you, watch over you, and help protect you on your journey. So know that protection is with you and you are not alone. All right. Okay, Juanita, let's jump in and say hello to you, honey. You would like a card as well. The third eye, it's time, honey, to trust in your intuition. So my feeling is that you're finding that intuition, that gut feeling, the knowing without knowing is getting a lot stronger these days. So I always say trust in it. All right. The card reads, trust your intuition and acknowledge the guided words that come from within, that knowing without knowing. So there we go, honey. That is for you. So you are very welcome, honey. All right, Diane would love a card, please. I like using cards when I'm tired. The cards are a more easier route to take, I should say, but they are good to have the descriptions, and I love using my cards as a teaching tool as well with my students. So it's a great way to trust your intuition. All right, so honey, the house is what I've pulled for you. Now, the house is also a safe place for you. So to me, it's a feeling like you can ground yourself, you're protected, the home, go back within. But it's not just the structural side of stuff as well. I'm more drawn to going back within, go back to your basics, ground yourself, do the breath work, look at the bigger picture in that sense, and look after yourself. All right. The house reads, find your own space. There you will feel content and safe. So by going back within, you're going to feel that energy, feeling a lot more balanced. So whether you're feeling a little bit out of whack at the moment, I just get the reference to look at that. All right. Sue just says, hi, Leanne. Just wondering if oh, yes, I read that one already. I got a good feeling with that one. All right. Deborah, could you let me, babe, a card, please? Oh, I think you mean pull a card. Feeling a bit down. All right. Okay. I'm juggling cards here as they're all trying to fall out of my hand. The Dove is the card that I have pulled for you, honey. And it's about making peace, finding that offering, finding peace within yourself. Now, I get there's a lot going on around you. And I also I'm drawn to, I quite often say to people, it's not about forgiving or forgetting, it's about finding peace within. So you find peace within the situations that are going on. And I'm very much drawn to that at the moment in your life. Okay. Make a peace offering, absorb the silence and that inner peace. All right. So if you can do that, find that peace, find that balance, watch how things will flow in that way. Okay, honey. Now, just before I do move on to more readings, so many people are saying to me lately they are feeling lost, they're feeling up in the air, unsure of the direction they are going. This is quite a lot to do with the universal energy as well, and it's kind of like the universe gives us this time, this space, and the permission to go back within, do the work on ourselves, get that focus back in, all right? Nurture you. So you really do need to nurture you through this time and just breathe through it. Don't put the pressure on yourself, because the more pressure we put on ourselves, the more we struggle in that sense. So, take time, give yourself the permission to have 5 minutes or 10 minutes here and there, because I know so many of us are quite busy. It is really about doing the work and grounding ourselves, nurturing ourselves. And when we do that, that's where we're going to find the magic that will flow in that way. All right. So next we have Tamara. Would love some insight when you see a move coming. And if so, if you see this around the Elizabeth, South Australia area, please and thank you. I like your purple hair, honey. You do it nicely in your photo. Oh, all of a sudden I'm drawn to purple hair when I didn't want it. Oh, good. Okay, I do see a move. I don't feel I want to say the outskirts of Elizabeth, so whether maybe a bit closer to Salisbury or Elizabeth Heights or something along those. I think that's still called Elizabeth Heights, Craigmore type area. I don't feel like I'm directly in Elizabeth with that side of her. Okay, I do feel like it's still probably a couple of months away in that sense. August is popping up at me in that way, so it will come in timing, but probably just not quite in the exact area that you're thinking is the reference I get. So wishing you all the best there, honey, as well. All right. Cassie would love a card. Certainly, honey. Right. Oh, okay. Now, honey, for you, I've just drawn 2 cards, and the first one is the Lion, and it's very much about the empowering energy, finding your voice, being heard. All right, the inner roar empowers you. It offers strength to overcome the hurdles. So look at what's going on at the moment. Look at the need to speak up, the need to find your voice. The second card that came out with that is the Dolphin card. And this is very much about letting that inner child come out and play. Have fun, because I get the reference to things are too serious lately. So whether you've forgotten how to have fun, how to laugh, how to have that time for you, I just get the reference to it is very much about going back, finding your voice and finding that balance in that fun side of stuff. All right. So wishing you all the very best there too, honey. Okay. All right. So who haven't we got to? Who's next on my list? You will have to excuse my cat. I put the screen up so the animals can come in, and the cat has decided to try and push through it. So just so he can get outside. All right. The breath, honey, take time for you. Ground yourself. Take the deep breath. Relax into this energy, okay? Because I just feel with you that I'm short of breath, like I'm go, go, go. So whether you forget to breathe, to stop and take that deep breath, Spirit is reminding you. It says, release what no longer serves you. Find your inner energy and balance. All right. So find that peace, find that balance within, and just allow it to flow. All right. Beautiful. Sue, I think I did one for you, honey, by memory. Yes, I did. Sue is letting me know that she has shared. Thank you, honey. Much appreciated. Lily says, oh my God, best wishes with kiss. Thank you, honey. I really appreciate it. Hey, Debbie. How you going, honey? Hi, Leanne. Your hair is lovely. Lovely change card, if please, and have time. Certainly, hun. Oh, find your voice. All right. So with this one, it's very much about the words spoken, and this is one of those cards where you can go within as well as external and internal. All right, it is very much about being aware of the words that are being used. Watch your tongue, okay, because words can bite sometimes. So whether you're being hard on yourself or you're having those harder words with others, just watch that energy at the moment. Because I do feel like it's a little bit more heightened for you at the moment. Your words can sting. Watch your tongue and choose your words wisely. Now, in saying that, sometimes those words need to be spoken as well. So trust your intuition. Choose your words carefully. I get with that one. Okay, so wishing you all the very best. Steve says if anyone is going through chemo at the moment and needs some head turbans, please DM me as my mum had a few as she has now passed. Sorry to hear about your mum, hun. Would like to send them to somebody who can use them. All right, Steve, if nobody takes you up on it, please feel free to reach out to me and ask for my address. Simply, my daughter bought a couple today for because I would say within the week she will need to cut her hair off because it's going to an organisation in New South Wales that is going to make her a wig within 2 or 3 weeks from receiving her hair, so they can use her hair plus some other natural hair if they need to. But when we spoke to my daughter's social worker today, she did say that they quite often get them donated to them and they pass it on to other people as well. But she was pretty sure that they were just on out of stock. So if that's something you would like to send to me, or I can get an address that I might actually get an address that you can send them straight to in that sense. So I I will get Tara to reach out to Alana and find out where we can send them. So that way, if you can't find somebody that needs them, we can move them on there. Beautiful. All right, Deborah. I had the third eye card that just went flying across the table. So I would say your intuition is very strong at the moment. All right. Trust in your intuition and acknowledge the guided words that come from within, the knowing without the knowing. So look at what's coming up for you at the moment and trust in that stuff. All right. Actually, just on the cancer side of things as well, if you are somebody that can donate blood, please do not hesitate to go out and donate, because I know the blood units are, or the blood banks are very low in blood at the moment. My daughter had a blood transfusion yesterday, and I'm very grateful for the amazing person that took the time out to donate that blood. But what we are trying to do is raise that awareness of the low levels here in Australia, and encourage people to go out and donate when they can. I know the end of June, early July, the blood donation van is here in Mount Barker for about 3 or 4 days. So please check out your local areas and please don't hesitate in doing it. It takes all of something like 20, 30 minutes to do it, unless you're doing platelets or I can't think of the other word they use. That is more like an hour. So please do think about it. Okay. Kim, excuse me, do you see me moving teams? Yes, I got a very strong yes with that. I feel like it's probably 4 to 6 weeks away with that side of it, though. All right. I think I missed. No, I did, Deb. I missed Jody. Sorry, honey. My buttons don't want to work tonight. All right. So, Jody, the card I have pulled for you is the wings, and the wings is very much about spreading your wings, taking flight, take the opportunities that present themselves to you, and get moving forward is the reference I get. The card reads, spread your wings and take flight. There are no limitations. The only limitations there are those that we put on ourselves. So really, when we remove our monkey mind out of it, there is no limitations in that way. All right, let's bring one of my beautiful inner circle members up, Dee, and say hello. And
Hello.
hey, honey, let me see if I can just trick this into working. Maybe if I delete that. Nah, that's all right. We got you on screen by yourself. So.
Hello.
How are you, hun?
Good.
That's good. How's your week been?
Yeah, really weird. I'm having really weird dreams about people that are dead, and I'm fighting
Okay.
them.
Why are you fighting him?
Um, One was about pedophiles. My
Okay.
uncle
Yeah.
went through really strong, and all these people were lining up, and they were all people that had touched people.
Okay.
I'm like, far out. Last night I dreamt about my brother, who's alive,
Yeah.
coming, and I had to give him a ring. And I was fighting them because I'm like, no, it is mine.
Yeah.
So it was my mum and my dad and that coming through. I've had someone pulling on my doona.
Okay. Trying to get
So
your
spirit,
attention.
yeah, like spirit's really strong.
Yep. So what's when you get that feeling of pulling on the doona, what's the feelings that come with it? Where's your thoughts at the time?
Nothing. I'm asleep. I wake up and I check to make sure it's not Aaron rolling over and grabbing my doona,
Yeah.
and it's not. And I'm like, oh, okay, and go back to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've got a wind chime outside my door
Yeah.
in the patio area, and it can be blowing a gale, and that won't make a noise. And all of a sudden there'll be no wind, and it'll just start chiming, and I'll be like, "Thanks, Mum," and walk away.
Perfect. I love the fact that you're listening to that because
Yeah,
it is very much, I don't, like you've heard me say a million times probably, that it is that first thought of where your mind goes to
yeah,
who the spirit is that's trying to connect with you in that sense. I love the fact that you are trusting it in that way as well. But
mm,
with the doona, when you find yourself, not having those thoughts, speak to them. Whether you do it through your thought process or you do it
mm,
obviously with your grandson in your bedroom, it's a bit harder. You don't want to be waking him up, but let them know they're there. Who is it?
yeah,
What is it they want? And you, like I said, you can do that through your thought process and trust what you
mm,
get back, what you feel, think, see, you hear, in that way. So, spirit is pretty enlightened at the moment, and so many more people are finding they are awakening. There's been shifts going
mm.
on, not just universally, but in ourselves, that is bringing stuff more to the forefront.
Yeah, well, my cousin's having the same dreams,
Yep.
and Nikki, my daughter's having the same dreams as well and feeling it as well, and we're all at the same time, and I'm like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
that's a bit weird, all of us at the same time."
Yeah. So ask them to give you a clearer picture. What is it you need to know? Sort of thing. Because obviously it's all coming up for a reason.
Mm.
So,
And do you feel any alarm bells with my health? I'm getting very red palms.
oh, okay. Yeah, I'm getting no with that. So to me, I just feel like normal stress, pressure, that sort of side of it. But I, like I always say to people, if it's something you worry about, please do get it checked out. I'm an
Yeah, I'm gonna book into the
advocate for
doctor
that
as soon
these
as I
days.
get back.
Yeah,
So,
that's it. So, but I'm not getting anything to be too concerned about or worried about, I should say. It's probably
okay,
the way of putting it. All
yeah,
right.
just my gut feelings telling me it's, there's a lot of good protection around me at the moment.
Trust that, honey.
Mm,
Trust that. All right. And that's the thing that's really important. I always say to people, trust the stuff you get
mm.
because it comes through for a reason. So, okay.
Okay, thank
And
you.
things are in heightened at the moment.
Yes,
you,
very.
yeah, you're very welcome, honey. It's my pleasure. It's good to see you.
Yep, you too. Thank
All
you.
right. You're welcome. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Beautiful. And that's the now it works. Oh, hey! Gotta love it, don't you? I was trying to trick it into working and it didn't want to. So we will see how we go in a minute. And that is the thing I was about to say is, so many people's intuition is in heightened at the moment. And I actually put a post up earlier this afternoon when I was at the hairdressers. I have decided to open my calendar up for 4 beautiful people that would like to work one-on-one with me and strengthen their intuition, whether it's over a 12-month program or the 6-week program. So if that's you, find the post on my Psychic Medium page, comment below, and I certainly will be in touch very shortly to touch base, go through it with you, and see if you are, well, we are a fit. All right, beautiful. Hey, or Aurora. Sorry, honey, if I said that wrong. How are you? Sienna is here. Hey, gorgeous. How you go? Hi, honey. My heart goes out to you and your family. Thank you, honey. I'm still jobless, but thinking of you every day. Miss you. Thank you, honey. I miss you too. And believe me, that job is not too far away. So see yourself, see what it is that you want in the way of work, and keep putting it out to the universe with that crystal clear clarity, and the universe will provide it. It's not far away at all. All right, so lots of love to you too, CN. Hey, gorgeous Heather, all the way from Scotland. How are you? Good to see you, honey. Um, all right, Stacey, good evening, Leanne. Would love a card if you have time. Certainly, hun. I will. And guys, it looks like we've got another scammer there that is sending people messages asking them to be a friend for a reading. Please, please do not accept or reach out to those people. They are scammers. They will suck you in and say, I'll give you a reading, but then they want you to put your credit card details into something. The last one was offering free books or something, and you needed to put your credit card details in, and they take a couple of dollars here, a couple of dollars there, and they then start taking bigger amounts. So please do not get sucked into these people. And there are more pages out there pretending to be me, but the name is not spelt right. And the funny thing is, my husband made my profile picture with the correct, like the wording across the correct, like across my body in the correct spelling. Check that with the name and the way they have it up higher. If they do not match, it is a false page, and please report it to Facebook as pretending to be somebody else. All right. So, and those scammers, fuck off. Easy. There we go. I said it. Okay, I don't have patience for bullshit these days. Sorry, guys. People, for those that don't like that sort of language. All right, so Stacey, for you, honey, the web. Now, for me, this web is very much, I'm drawn to the hard work is behind you. You've built a good structure to move forward on. The card says the hard work is behind you. It's now time to look forward. So start planning, start allowing yourself to focus on what it is your heart wants, what you desire, those goals that you keep putting off. All right. So check that out, and I wish you all the very best with that. Carrie Ann, hey honey, how you going? Oh, that card's upside down, but it jumped out at me, and it's the confirmation. So please know those questions that you are asking, those things that you're wanting. The confirmation is there. Look for the signs. Spirit is answering, and they are listening. Okay, so that one says, ask those desired questions, open the heart, and receive the signs from above. All right, so they are coming in. All right, beautiful. So I got told cut the deck. So for you, the wise old owl, honey. All right, so Sue, the card that I pulled this time, and I know I've already done one for you. I just realized looking at your profile picture. Be observer. It's time to see things more clearly. Draw on that feminine energy. So the more we sit in that feminine energy, the more things happen. Okay. Jacinta, hey honey, how you going? And she says, thank you. I did pull a card for you, hun. You are welcome. All right, I will move that scammer later. Roz probably hasn't realized that I've started early this tonight, and I'm planning on doing that from now on. At the moment, and I'll play it by ear, is starting at 8 p.m. because I just feel 8:30 is getting a little bit late. And with everything going on by this time of the night, I am pretty much hitting a wall lately. So, so I will, I think Joanna sent out an email to the Inner Circle members today anyway around that, but I will do that from now on, 8 o'clock Adelaide time. Heather, hey gorgeous. She says, hi, my lovely. How are you? Hope you are keeping well. I'm doing all right. Thank you, honey. Please, can I have a card sending you a very big hug from Scotland? I will have that hug. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. All right, and much love to you and mum and the family as well. All right, so honey, I have pulled the lion card for you that I accidentally rolled over with my chair one day when I dropped it. You could see the creases through it. It says your inner roar empowers you and it offers strength to overcome those hurdles. So look at what's coming up for you lately. Look at where you need to speak up, find your voice. And I do feel that it's going to be positive in that way. All right. So much love to you, gorgeous girl. Aurora, hi, first time on here. Okay, certainly, honey. Now, don't forget to hit the follow button as well. And if you're watching from any other page by Leanne Winston Psychic Medium, jump over there and hit the follow button as well. So the third eye has come up for you, honey. It's trusting the intuition, the knowing without knowing, the gut feelings. The messages are coming through from spirit. Your intuition is getting stronger, so trust in that. The card says trust your intuition and the knowing, the guided words that come from within, the knowing without knowing. So the messages are there and they are coming from within. All right. Beautiful. Thank you. I've got a few people letting me know about the scammer. Much appreciated. Just report them to Facebook as a scammer and hit the block button so that way you're not seeing it on your, on your page. My mum's setting them straight. Okay, I didn't answer. Well done, Kim. All right, beautiful. Kim knows the drill. She's been here for a while. Excellent. Lily, I like your comment. Diane says she will take note. Thanks. You are welcome, honey. It is my pleasure. Do you know what I find the funniest thing is with these scammers? When they make, because I quite often get messages saying, Leanne, change your password, you've been hacked and stuff. I'm not getting hacked. What they are doing is copying or setting up fake pages, and then they copy my posts and stuff and put it onto theirs and try to get people in, which is giving me more of an audience when in the way they do it. But there is a time when they do start reaching out and ripping people off. So, you know, karma comes back and bites people on the bum, and I'm sure it will get them. And Facebook need to pull their finger out their asses and start taking action on these people as well, instead of saying it meets their community standards. So I did send Facebook a very lovely, polite, not so message the other day asking him how to explain the fact somebody can use my copy, my photos, and pretend to be me, and it still meets policy sort of thing in that way. So I'm sure I won't hear back. All right. So, Abby, hey, honey, you can have a card. And the one I have pulled for you is the dolphins. Now, I love the dolphins because this is just a gentle reminder. Have fun. Let your head down. Let the inner child come out, so to speak, to play. And I get the reference to things will flow when you do that. All right. Jen looks like she stopped talking to somebody. So I'm going to bring her up and say hello. Hey, gorgeous. How are you?
Hi. I'm good. How are you? I'm just gonna. I'm actually out at a whiskey tasting at the moment, so I'll move somewhere quiet.
Nice. I
Quiet
can
and
see you
well
talking.
lit.
I thought, oh, is she on the phone? I might just wait a moment.
Can you hear me okay now? The music's not too loud?
Yeah,
okay.
No, I can't hear music in the background.
Good.
I'm not going to be able to shock the system back into both screens again. How are you?
Yeah. Look, not as good as other weeks, but not as bad as what I've been. But
in between.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's.
Oops, you just froze there, honey. Oops, we just lost Jen, so we will wait for her to come back up in a second, and I'll bring her back up. Excellent. Hey, Felicity, how you going, honey? I bring myself back up would help as well. So I'm not sure if you guys could hear me. I presume you could. Say hey, Felicity, and she is just tagging her beautiful friends there as well. So we will bring Jen back up in a moment. So Yeah, and say hello to her. Obviously, internet dropped out or her phone dropped out. So, Sienna, sorry, honey. You're just saying about you're feeling lost at the moment and the mojo as well. And that's the thing. We just need to realign ourselves in that higher vibrational energy. And when we do that, that's where things will start to move and change. All right. Here she is. We lost you there for a moment.
Sorry, I think I moved and then it changed internet connections and things like that. But
You
yeah,
love technology.
yes, yes.
Beautiful. So you're a bit of an in-between week at the moment.
Yeah, like, and I feel really bad because I feel like your energy is quite tired. Like,
Mhm.
not criticizing you at all, but I
No.
just feel like you've got a lot on, and I feel
Yes.
bad for like drawing on your energy when like, yeah, it seems like you've
Don't
got a
feel
bit on.
bad. If I didn't want to be here, I would take the night off and focus on me. And I'm sure there's going to be weeks that I will do that. So
Fair.
this is a good. I don't want to say a distraction, but I love, and this is one thing my daughter keeps reminding me, Mum, you help so many people. You need to keep doing it where I can. Sort of. So yeah.
Yeah, fair.
So
Well, we
that's it.
appreciate it anyway.
Thank you. I appreciate your appreciation. Excellent. Would you like a card, honey?
I don't know if I want a card or
I'm
if I
glad it's
want what you feel about Mr. TM.
Yep. Been a bit quiet still. Haven't heard from him.
I don't know. Like I don't know. I kind of want to get like your unbiased.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I just feel things have still been very quiet, sort of thing, in the
Mhm.
sense. So to me, I don't feel like like you're off his mind. I just feel that he's in his patterns, sort of thing. So focused on work and everything else, in that sense. With that, and this is where I hate using the word patient, but at the same time, I feel this is a tester for you as well, sort of thing. So I do feel within the next week you will hear from him. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a plan to come back to Adelaide very shortly, and he'll
Mhm.
contact you, letting you know what his footsteps are in that sense.
Mhm.
Okay, there will come a time where he will commit fully, but it's just that journey that he's got to do what he needs to do to get that stuff over and done with, so then he can settle down in one place. Okay. And I
Okay.
get that settling down is in your arms is the reference that I get. I was asking for a location and Spirit just smiled and went in your arms.
Yeah, look, I did message him.
Yeah.
As everybody was urging me to get my, what did you say? You're gonna give me a swift kick up the backside,
Yes. That's right.
So look, I took that swift kick, and I did message him, and he messaged me back. That's fine.
Perfect.
But I'm a little bit sick of the lackluster response. I'm a little bit sick of having to, like, my back hurts because I'm carrying this entire bloody thing, and it's just like I'm pretty sick of it because I just don't feel it's being reciprocated, and I get it, he's busy. I'm busy too, everybody's busy, right? They're all busy with their own stuff, but his is a particular different type of busy. Like when I asked him about what he's been doing since I last saw him, he's like, oh yeah, he's basically been overseas the entire time. He's been to America, he's been to the UK, he's been to Greece. So I know he travels a lot, and that often when you're traveling with the time zone differences and stuff like that. But I'm just like, no, it's not. I was going to say I feel, but it's not even that I feel. I know that I deserve better.
Exactly.
I know that he, ours is a bit of fun and whatever else, but I just feel that even with a bit of fun, I deserve more than the lackluster responses that I've been getting.
Yeah, I agree. I feel your frustration.
Yeah, and given what he has in me, and I don't want to come across as arrogant or whatever else, but I know my worth, and he should also know what he has in me. Like there's like, because of my very, very messed up romantic history, I tolerate a lot more than what a lot of people would. So all his traveling, all his distance, like him prioritizing his work and everything else, like I completely get, I completely support.
Yeah.
But
at the
even
same
then,
time, it's not hard to send a message or a phone call or an
100%.
email even.
100%. Like at one stage, I was dating like literally the busiest man in Australia. Like I'm not even exaggerating. And he still managed to either text or call me every single night. Like were the conversations of any substance? No, not really, but he's just checking in, right?
Yeah.
And I just feel like that's how you know that someone is thinking of you, that, you know, they reach out. And the fact that it takes me to reach out to him all the time. And he, when I reach out to him, they're relatively lackluster responses. Like he doesn't ask me anything about my life. And I'm just like, you know what? Like, I'm getting a bit tired of it.
I don't blame you. And for me, I would normally say, step away, let him chase you, get on with your life, live life, have fun type of thing. Sort of thing. But I don't see that relationship being over. But at the same time, I get the reference to you can't put your life on hold.
No.
So if it's meant to be in the right timing, it will come back around and you'll both be in the same track.
Yeah.
But I just feel he's got a bit more work to do for the next couple of years before he's ready to put his feet solidly in one spot.
And look, I get that. I 100% get that. And I would be supportive of that. But I'm like, I want a bit of attention. It's not that I need attention. I want it. Like very, very shamelessly. I'm like, look, when I send you a message, I want a response within a certain time frame. And I don't know if his responses are delayed because, like, I've seen him online at like 4:30 in the morning, and maybe he's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't message her at 4:30 in the morning. Maybe I should wait until like more reasonable time or whatever. But I'm just a little bit sick of it, and so I'm just going to leave it.
Yeah.
So the last few messages, I like I touched base with him and was like, oh, you know, what have you been up to? Like blah 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 blah. And he was like, yeah, I've been really busy. And I said to him, I was like, oh, sounds like you need a bit of R&R where you're like holed up somewhere with someone and just like locking out the outside world, right? Which I'm like, seems like a pretty good offer, mate.
Yeah.
Like, and he was like, haha, cheeky. And I was like, is that all I get? Like, I'm like, such a lack. I'm just like, do you even want to? Because if you don't want to, like, that's fine. Like,
I'll just speak up. Yeah. And I do get that he wants to, but at the same time, he's quite content the way things have been because of his work. Maybe you need to tell him, you know, I need this, otherwise there's nothing. I can't keep doing it.
Yeah.
See how he responds.
I don't know if I'll do that or if I'll just let it sit. I suspect I'll let it sit for a little while. So when we
have
speak
fun
next
in that
week,
time.
yeah. And look, the dating pool in Adelaide is very shallow and it's quite poor. It's not a pool, it's like a muddy swamp.
I like the way you put it.
So
the decent ones need to come out.
I'm not holding my breath for anything. And look, I'm not even actively looking, which may be part of the problem because my attention is all focused on him. But I realize that I can't let my worth be determined by somebody else, right? I know my worth, and just because he is a little bit like meh, I'm like, I'm more than meh, mate. Like you should be, so I don't know. There's a lot of verbal diarrhea there.
Put yourself just a little. Put yourself out there, hun. Have fun. And I'm a big believer the right people get put in front of us when we're least looking for it, sort of thing. So, and you don't have to make it work. They will find you.
Yeah. And look, I believe that too.
Yeah.
I do think And again, I said this last week, I don't know if I'm deluding myself or if this is like some kind of intuition or what it is. Like, I do think that he does feel something, but his priority is his work.
Yep.
And
definitely.
because people don't usually support that,
Yeah.
it may be difficult for him to understand that I am completely supportive of that. I'm like, no, like, let your work be number one. I'm happy to be number two. Well, I'm not happy, but like, I'm okay with being number two.
But you need him to be in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly right. I'm like, I can't keep having back pain, knee pain, all this other kind of stuff because I'm carrying everything.
Yeah.
So
And that's the thing. Energetically, our bodies say we can't keep carrying that, and then they start giving us the physical. So our bodies definitely do react to stuff that we are holding on to. So yeah.
Look, we'll
Put
see
you
what
first,
happens.
honey. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I was really keen to speak to you this week and just get your feedback. And it seems like we're kind of on the same page, I feel.
Definitely. I feel that we are.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't see it being over completely. So the timing's obviously not there in the way that you need it to be, sort of thing. And it's on him, not you.
Yeah, 100%. Because I'm like, I can't, like, because I don't want to give him the wrong impression by like actively really chasing after him. Like, I've done that with people that I've felt really strongly about before, where I've been really upfront, being like, look, I really like you. I think that this is a thing. With him, I don't know, because I don't know him, because I keep getting these lackluster responses. And I literally said to him, I'm like, I don't know where I stand with you, and I just want to know, like, because if it's just a bit of fun, that's fine. And I don't know if his responses should tell me the answer that I'm looking for. Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's it. But at the same time, they're triggering something in you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm very confused.
Give yourself that bit of distance, have fun, and let him do the chasing. So,
look, I'll check in next week and we'll see how things are. But
beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, honey.
Cool.
I look forward to it. You enjoy the rest of your gin tasting night.
Thank you.
Sounds like a nice night out. So,
all
stay
right.
warm.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Take care, hon. Bye. All right. Oh, there we go. It's like as soon as the person is leaving, it decides it wants to work. All right. This one caught my attention. Donna King's question, honey. My heart goes out to you. She just recently lost her dad, and is he okay? I do get a yes with that very strongly, and I feel that he passed without pain, and that is very much at peace. You feel his energy with you, honey, but sometimes that grief can get in the way from allowing us to feel it. So please just trust what you feel, think, see, you hear, and you know, because he is very much around you, all right, and very peaceful. All right, well, I thank you, David and Pauline. Looking lovely tonight, like the hair. Thank you. I don't think this colour will stay long. I have been told it will fade, so we will see what happens. All right, beautiful souls. If you would like to join my Inner Circle membership or my LWPM mini membership, please do check out my website, leannewinston.com, and go through to the members area. Those that do join my full membership, the Inner Circle, you guys get to come up on screen with me. You get to ask questions. You get about $6,000 worth of value in that, and it's only $297 a year. The mini membership, you get part of what the others get in the full membership, and that is like $97 a year. So please do check them out if you are interested. If you are interested in mentoring programs with me where we work one-on-one, and it is done through Zoom rather in person, please do reach out, because I have my 12-month mentoring programs where people are building their intuition, strengthening it, and some of those are even moving into their own businesses and making them full-time jobs. Otherwise, we do have the 6-week programs. And if you don't want to strengthen your intuition, and you're finding you're just feeling stuck in your life, have trauma, fear, blockages, different things like that that are stopping you from finding that balance or just really out of whack at the moment, I'm happy to work with you one-on-one through a 6-week program there as well. But please do inbox me, ask the questions, and I would love to see if we're a great fit or not. So, all right, beautiful souls. I know there are so many more. Oh, we've got another scammer there as well. So, good on yous. I do not have the patience for these people like this. So I will not tell them to fuck off again. I'll be polite. I have done that once tonight. So we will see. All right. Okay. Oh, Roz must have come in. Please do not respond. Thank you, Roz. So she's put messages there. She is in the background deleting. So thank you, Roz, for that. Just a reminder, as of this week onwards, I will be doing 8 p.m. through to 9 p.m. each week. For the Inner Circle members, you will get that as a reminder with the links to come up on live if you want to. And we will see how that goes. Now, I do plan on being back here next Wednesday night, but just depending on how appointments are traveling, because as soon as my daughter starts chemo next week, I'm hoping that the appointments will slow down a little bit. And hopefully we will not be so tired and exhausted, but on the run constantly as well. Thank you, Kellyanne, for your love and support there for Tara as well. Roz is just seeing our lives. And thanks, Roz. And she has also put up the website there for innersoulguidance.com.au. So if you would like to get yourself a deck of our cards, please do check that out and we can post them out as well. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. A big hello to everybody that I haven't mentioned, and thank you everybody for joining in. Kim saying, Jen, that you deserve somebody that wants to be with you. Yes, she certainly does. So thank you, Kim, for ventilating that as well. Oh, we got somebody I seen from, I've just lost your comment. Sorry, honey. Hey, honey, how are you? All right, I could stay here for ages with all these comments, and I know I am behind. So thank you for joining in. Have a beautiful, amazing week. Please nurture yourselves. We are going through massive changes in the energy at the moment still, and the focus needs to be us at the moment. So go back within, nurture yourself through that. Go with the flow and just allow things to happen. I forgot to say hi. I'm still waiting for your Uber in New Zealand. Hopefully it gets there very soon, honey. All right. And Donna, you are very welcome. You do feel him around you. Beautiful. All right. And there is also my website, Roz has put up there. So thank you. All right. Just a reminder, I do not send out friends requests. I will not offer you a free reading. So please do not accept anything that looks like it may come from me. Report it to Facebook as a scam. Take care. Have a good night. And I will see you all very soon. Much love. Bye for now.